Have you ever wondered how the Amish preserve meat without modern conveniences like refrigerators? While many of us rely on freezers and canning jars, the Amish use time-tested, traditional techniques that have been passed down from generation to generation. In today's video, we'll uncover some interesting methods the Amish use to keep meat fresh and delicious for months, even years. Stay tuned. The Amish are known for their simple lifestyle, eschewing electricity and modern technology to uphold their religious values. This means they have to be incredibly resourceful when it comes to food security. Instead of relying on refrigeration, they use methods like canning, curing, smoking, drying and more. But why are these methods so effective? Let's explore. First, canning. This is one of the most popular conservation methods among the Amish. The meat is sliced, sometimes cooked with herbs, and placed in glass jars. They then use a pressure canner, which raises the temperature inside the jar to over 240 degrees Fahrenheit, 116 degrees Celsius. This process kills bacteria and seals the jar tightly, keeping it safe for years. The result is tender, flavorful meat that can be used in stews, soups, or just eaten right out of the jar. If you've ever tried canned beef at home, you know how delicious it can be. Always use a pressure canner for meat, never a water bath canner, to ensure it reaches the correct temperature and is stored safely. Next, treatment. Curing involves the use of salt, sugar and other spices to extract moisture from the meat. Moisture is what bacteria thrive on, so by removing it, you prevent spoilage. There are two main types of curing: dry curing and wet curing. Dry curing is where you rub the salt directly onto the meat. It is most commonly used for small cuts like pork belly, which is turned into bacon. Wet curing, brining, for larger cuts such as hams, the meat is immersed in a brine solution for several weeks. This ensures that the salt penetrates all the way. The result? Rich, flavorful meat that can be stored in a cool, dry place for months. Smoking is another popular technique used by the Amish. After curing, the meat is hung in a smokehouse and exposed to cold smoke for days or weeks. This process enhances flavor and creates a protective barrier against bacteria and insects. It is often combined with cured meats to make products such as smoked hams or sausages. But remember, the key to safe smoking is maintaining the right temperature and using the right wood chips, like hickory or applewood, for that great flavor. Drying is one of the oldest preservation methods known to man. The Amish often dry lean meat by cutting it into thin strips, cooking it, and drying it until almost all the moisture is gone. This process prevents the growth of bacteria and allows the meat to be stored without refrigeration. If you're making homemade jam, dry it well and store it in a sealed container. This makes a great high-protein breakfast that can last for months. Another unique method the Amish use is to store cooked meat in lard. After cooking, the meat is placed in jars and covered with hot, melted lard. As the pork chills, it solidifies and forms an airtight seal around the meat. It keeps bacteria and oxygen out, preserving meat for months. Although many of these methods require time, patience, and experience, they are a testament to the Amish philosophy of resourcefulness and simplicity. For them, preserving meat isn't just about food safety, it's a way to connect with tradition and make sure nothing goes to waste. And with food preservation making a comeback today, we can all learn a little from their time-tested techniques. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content on traditional living and self-sufficiency. See you in the next one.